It says whenever a president transmits to the president pro tempore of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives his written declaration that he is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, and until he transmits to them a written declaration to the contrary, such powers and duties shall be discharged by the vice president as acting president. Section 4, that doesn't even make sense. Section 4, whenever the vice president and the majority of either the part principal officers of the executions departments, executive departments, or of such other body as Congress, temporal of the Senate, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, their written declaration that the president is unable to discharge the powers and the duties of his office, the vice president shall immediately assume the powers and duties of his office, acting president. Thereafter, where the president transmits to the president pro tempore and of the Senate and the Speaker of the House Representatives his writer dec- dic- dic- dictator or declaration that no inability exists, he shall resume the powers, and the duties of his office unless the vice president and the majority of either the principal. Hold on. Ugh. How I end up in this thing? He's so cute. Just kidding. I'm a married woman. No, just kidding. I'm not. But I mean, yeah, kind of. He leaves me all the time though. Anyways, um, passed by the Congress July 6, 1965, ratified February 10th, 1967. Note, Article 1, Section 1 of the Constitution was affected by the Amendment 25 Amendment. Section 1, in case of the removal of the president from office or of his death or resignation, the vice president shall become president. Whenever there is a vacancy in the office of the vice president, the president shall nominate a vice president who shall take office upon confirmation by a majority vote of both houses of Congress. I didn't know they had two. So whenever the president transmits to the president pro tempore or of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representation has written his declaration of that he is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, and until he transmits to them a written declaration to the contrary, such powers and duties shall be discharged by the vice president, acting president. I don't understand it. President paused by Congress. Oops. Paused by Congress, March 23, 1971. Ratified July 1st, 1971. No amendment. 14, Section 2 of the Constitution was modified by Section 1 of the 26th Amendment. The right of citizens of the United States who are 18 years of age or older to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of age. Section 2, the Congress shall have power to enforce his article by appropriate legislation. Then they should let the The ones that are in like YA and that, they should let them vote and make their own things, and we will listen to them too. We'd rather vote for them anyways. So I just had a plan. Oh no, there it is. Look it. So yesterday, this is why today. So today, I don't know if you guys heard, but there's like a big old thing going on, right? So it says here. That's better. Okay. Why did it do that? Okay. It says the Mexican capital to carry the treaty into effect. Commissioner Colonial John Mettler and Surveyor Andrew Gray were appointed to the U.S. government, and General Pedro Conde and Senior Jose Elazar were appointed by the Mexican government to survey and get the boundary. A subsequent treaty of the Gadsden purchase of. Oh, sorry, I didn't even read it now, man. Good thing. Okay, so it says the Mexican capital to carry the treaty into effect. Commissioner Colonel Joe Miller and Surveyor Andrew Gray were appointed by the U.S. government, and the General Pedro Condon of the Senior Jose Irizarry were appointed by the Mexican government to survey and set the boundary. A subsequent treaty, the Gadsden Purchase of December 30th, 1853, altered the borders from the initial one by adding 47 more boundaries markers. I'm gonna start this over. Hold on. I want you guys to see this all.